Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. I'm so excited for today's video because this one is a little bit of a tradition here on my channel. This is the makeup I'm thankful for, okay? I always used to do this on Thanksgiving, but now that I don't upload on Thursdays anymore, we're doing it a little early, but you know, in a way I feel like that might be helpful to you guys if you want to like take this look and tutorial as inspiration to have a couple of days to plan your Thanksgiving look if you're here in the US. So happy early Thanksgiving to all of you guys who are in the States and who are celebrating. I am so excited to do this video as always. And of course, you guys, this is just a really fun tradition here on my channel. And obviously there's so much more to be thankful for than makeup products, but this is just my way to kind of show a little gratitude to the products that I love and also just have some fun. Before we get into the look and all the products that I love and I'm thankful for, I want to first say thank you to you guys. I am ultimately so grateful for you. Genuinely, every single one of you who has subscribed to my channel, watched my videos, commented, whatever you've done over the past 8 or so years of me being on YouTube. I am so grateful. And then more recently, thank you to everybody who's supported RAVIE Beauty, my beauty brand. You guys, like literally it wouldn't exist without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Speaking of RAVIE Beauty, you guys, I wanted to make sure to let you guys know that our Black Friday Cyber Monday sale has already started. Hello friends, it's Allie from the future. Before we get into the video, I almost forgot to tell you that we have something really exciting happening over at ravie.com. We are doing our Black Friday event, which is so exciting because it's actually our first time participating in a Black Friday deal. So here's what's happening. If you spend $50, you get 10% off. If you spend $100, you get 20% off. And if you spend $150, you get 30% off. So it's the perfect time to stock up on your favorites. These products are obviously my personal favorite, so it would also be amazing to gift to loved ones. This is gonna end on Monday, so if you've been eyeing something that you've wanted from RAVIE for a while, now is the time to pick it up. These also make amazing gifts or stocking stuffers, so I hope you guys enjoy, and yes, everything will be linked down below. Bye! And we are also doing something over at Glines.com, which is my makeup bag brand, so head over there if you want to save some money on some bags as well. All right, you guys, let's get into the makeup I am thankful for. I'm gonna pin my hair back so that it's out of the way. And I already did my brows off camera. I am thankful for the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is something that I've loved for so many years, you guys know. So I went ahead and filled in my brows with this off camera. And then we're gonna do eyeshadow first. You know what I wish they still had? I'm pretty sure it's discontinued and I can't find mine personally. The NARS eyeshadow primer. Oh my gosh. I'm thankful for that too, but I don't have it anymore. So I'm gonna have to use something else today. Let's see, what can I use? You know what, let's prime the eyes with the Lisa Eldridge liquid shadow. I think it's only fair that I include something Lisa Eldridge in this video. Actually, this was kind of a last minute decision here. This is their new liquid silk liquid eyeshadow in the shade Irene. But let me tell you, I'm so thankful for Lisa Eldridge, okay? If you don't follow her, please do, you guys. She has been so generous with her education on her YouTube channel, and now she has blessed all of us with the most incredible makeup line known to man, okay? I love all of her products. I have learned so much from her channel over the years. So a special little shout out to Lisa Eldridge because she is the real deal. So I'm gonna use this as kind of an eyeshadow base. By the way, this look is gonna be very Thanksgiving-esque. This will be something that I would wear on Thanksgiving personally. But okay, isn't this eyeshadow so pretty? This formula is incredible as well, very long wear, so it works well as a base to your eyeshadow palettes. But it's such a beautiful color, especially if you have more fair skin. It's the perfect like all over one and done shadow. All right, for eyeshadow palettes, I was like, okay, I have so many that I love, but I gotta tell you, this one really does something to me, and I don't know how I ever lived without it, low-key. I know that sounds so dramatic, and at the end of the day, this is just makeup. But to be honest, I love this palette. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes Neutrals, okay? So he launched actually the first round, which was the original Master Mattes. These are more warm, but because I am a more neutral toned gal, this flatters me more, and I just wear it more, so I love it. So let's do a little look using this palette, and then I have something else that'll add some pizzazz. I'm gonna take this color right here. I feel like this is a shade that I use every time I use this palette. So I'm gonna use this and start to create a little more dimension in that crease. This actually closely matches that Irene liquid eyeshadow that I just applied, which is perfect. So I'm just gonna keep adding a little bit more definition here. Okay, once I've got that in the crease, I want this look today to be more eye focused. I feel like I tend to do that, especially around Thanksgiving. You know, I always see a lot of people doing like fall lip combos or like Thanksgiving lip combos and making the lips the focal point for Thanksgiving. And honestly, I'm obsessed with like the tones that a Thanksgiving lip combo can like bring, you know, they can be so pretty, but to be honest, I eat all day. So I don't want to worry about how my lipstick is looking, so I'm going to keep everything eye focused personally. I just think it works out better that way for me on Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go in with this color next, and then I'm going to go into the outer corner, and we're going to start to kind of create a little more dimension and depth on that very outer edge of the eye. And now that I've got that on, I feel like I could go even further with the depth. So I'm gonna take the shade right underneath it and take a tiny bit of that and kind of just apply it right on top of where we've got that lighter brown color. I'm not gonna go too smoky though, because I want it to also look good in the daytime. Because I don't know about you guys, but my family eats Thanksgiving dinner pretty early in the day. There's still gonna be like a natural light, so I want it to be something that is somewhat daytime appropriate as well. I feel like I always ask this every year, but I gotta know, what are some of your Thanksgiving traditions? And you guys, you can let me know, like even if you're not celebrating in the US, like maybe you're Canadian, because I'm also Canadian. So, you know, I like to celebrate Thanksgiving twice every year, one in October for Canadian Thanksgiving, and then one in November for the US. But let me know what your like food traditions are, okay? Because I know everybody has them and I have to hear about them. So comment them down below. All right, I am thankful for a good glittery eyeshadow, and I've got several favorites to be honest, but one that just keeps tickling my fancy is this one from KULFI, specifically in the shade Sona Sona. So this is their Zari Eyes eyeshadow in the shade Sona Sona, and my goodness, is it the most perfect glittery eyeshadow, especially for Thanksgiving. It's got a little bit of like a gold base, but then you've got silver reflex in here, which I think is why I love it so much, because I just think it's so flattering, and I reach for this quite a bit. So I'm gonna take this on a little brush, and I'm gonna start to apply this all over the eyelids. I'm just gonna work in little layers. And I'm remembering that this formula actually works best when applied with your fingertips. So I pivoted a little bit, and I am taking some on my fingertips to just make this easier and press this all over the eyelid. Does that not scream holiday / Thanksgiving? I think so. This is the coolest formula ever. I'm already so thrilled about how this is looking, okay? I'm gonna make sure I wipe off my hand though. I've got quite a bit going on here. But do you see the silver reflex in there? It's just the prettiest eyeshadow. I'm just grateful for glitter in general, to be honest. I love glitter on my eyes every day, every single day. Okay, who would have thought, my friends, that I would be thankful for an eyeliner, okay? Especially a liquid eyeliner, but here we are. The Fenty Beauty Liquid Liner. My friend, Nikki LaRose, who if you don't follow her, I'm gonna have her channel down below. First of all, I'm thankful for Nikki LaRose, okay? She has taught me so much about makeup, and she and I were at Sephora together one time, and she was like, this is my favorite brown liquid liner, you need it. And I said, say no more, and she was right. And if you guys don't know, like I really don't wear eyeliner much at all, but when I do, it's this. Like it's so pretty. I think it's because it's brown that I feel like it's just way more flattering for me personally, and it doesn't look too harsh on the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little baby brown eyeliner on just the outer edge of the eye, and I'll do a small little wing, not too much. We're not going too dramatic today, but I do like to have a little bit of like definition on my top lash line, even if it's very small, especially when I have a little more of an eye look going on. Okay, for mascara, I'm thankful for the Tower 28 mascara. I've gone through so many bottles of these. I obviously love so many types of mascara, but this one is the one that came to mind first. I just really love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to the top lashes to start. Okay, now I'm going to clean up the fallout under the eyes and also on the edge of the eyes so that it's just a little bit more, yeah, just clean and precise. Do you guys want to hear about some of my Thanksgiving traditions? I feel like I mentioned this in every Thanksgiving video that I do, but you know, just in case you forgot, or maybe you're new here, one of my favorite things that my family does is dessert night, okay? One thing you should know about me and my family is we are foodies, okay? And we especially love sweets. All of us have quite the sweet tooth. And so the night before Thanksgiving, we do what we call dessert night because let's be honest, after Thanksgiving dinner, you are always way too full to fully like taste all the desserts that you want. So the night before we'll have, my mom usually makes like a soup or we'll have like a veggie tray. Okay, so it's not the only thing we're eating, but we have mostly dessert for dinner so that we can get our dessert fix the night before, taste everything, and then we don't have to worry about missing out the next day, which I love. Okay, really fast, I realized I forgot to prep my lips because I had already had this on earlier today, but I am gonna put on a little more of our RAVIE Beauty Lip Renewal Treatment Oil, the best hydrating little lip treatment. Okay, and now we're gonna go into complexion. I am thankful for this right here, the E.L.F. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. This is one of my favorite primers ever, and it just so happens to be one of the most affordable ones as well that I have, which I love. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in the T-zone. I think I just love how it starts out as a liquid, so it's easy to use, and then it just dries down and gives you an airbrushed effect. And I feel like this primer for me actually makes a difference in how my makeup looks and wears. You know how some don't really? I don't know. This one actually does for me, so I love this one. All right, the foundations I'm thankful for because there's two that I feel like have made the world a better place, okay? That's dramatic, but let's be honest. Okay, the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, and then this one, you guys, the GUERLAIN. It's quite a splurge, but this has saved me multiple times, okay? This for special occasions where I need a little bit more of a matte finish and longevity. I love it. This works as like an everyday foundation, and it has a little bit more of a glowy finish. You know, I love them both. I think I'm gonna mix them today because why not, you know? I actually don't even know if I've tried this before previously, but we're trying it today. So I'm gonna do equal amounts of each. Let's apply that with the BK Beauty 101 brush, which actually makes me think, I gotta tell you, I'm so thankful for Lisa J and the BK Beauty team. You know, I'm thankful for all of my new friends that I've met this year, but Lisa J, I was just recently with. She invited me on her TikTok live, and when I tell you guys that she's one of the most genuine people I've ever met, but then also it's just the most fantastic privilege to be able to like rub shoulders with her and be able to just be inspired by what she's built. BK Beauty is her brand, and she's literally killing it with her brushes, and her team is amazing. Her husband Paul is amazing. I just, shout out to Lisa J. I'm thankful for her. And it's been really fun this year. I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's kind of a group of us that have gotten together a couple of times this year. And it started this April. And I feel like, you know, YouTube can be, ironically, kind of a lonely job, even though a lot of us, you know, who do this full time obviously have a following. So you would almost think that it wouldn't feel as lonely when you have lots of eyes on you and, you know, a community to chat with, which is so true. And I genuinely feel like you guys are my friends, like truly. But when it comes to like people understanding my life, like behind the scenes especially, and running a business, like it's really hard to find people in like my personal life that just get it. And that group of women, they are so amazing. I'm just so grateful. I think it was Lisa J and Glam Girl Gabby that kind of headed up the first trip that we did together back in April where we all met up in Texas. And I'm just so glad because I feel so blessed to have such a like supportive group of friends that all just get each other, you know, in ways that most people don't. So yeah, that's something new this year that I'm thankful for. And it's funny because I'm a little bit of like not a little bit, I'm actually a lot of it an introvert, believe it or not. I'm quite the homebody. So even that initial trip, like going to Texas and like meeting everybody was honestly out of my comfort zone because I don't know, it's just been a long time since I've made new friends, to be honest. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I've just been so content at home that a lot of times I don't make the effort to like meet new people. And I think there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just glad that I made that leap earlier this year because it's been like a huge blessing for me this year. I realized I didn't even tell you guys what I'm doing. I've been thankful for this combo, the Mario Bronzing Gel, Bronzing and Shaping Serum with the Dior Contour Stick. Combined together have made one of my favorite little contour products lately. So honestly, I have a lot of favorite bronzer and contour products. It was hard for me to like choose one, so that's why I kind of went with whatever I'm currently loving, which is this little combo I've been wearing nonstop. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tap this into the skin. If you want to, guys, I would love to hear in the comments something you're thankful for, because I think, you know, it's important to be able to express gratitude sometimes, especially in a space like this. I feel like this, for me anyway, is a safe space. So if you have something that you would like to share, something you're thankful for, I'm all ears, and I know anyone else who's watching would love to hear what you're thankful for. So feel free to share that in the comments. I feel like the past couple of years has made me extra thankful for health, you know, and I'm thankful for my dad's health too. I haven't updated you guys in a while, but last year, back in March, I'm sure some of you guys probably know this, my dad, long story short, was diagnosed with stage 4 melanoma. He had tumors throughout his body, a large tumor in his brain that he had operated on twice this past year, well, once last year, once this year. And you guys, he's cancer free right now, and I'm just so thankful. Like, I don't know, it changed everything for me. It changed kind of how I view life, and I'm sure those of you who have gone through something like that, especially with a family member, or maybe you've gone through it yourself, like, you kind of just realize how fragile life is, you know? And I'm just so thankful that he's doing as well as he is. He's been such a trooper. It's been amazing, and it's been nothing short of a miracle. And I'm just thankful for, like, the doctors and the nurses and the talented people that dedicate their lives to, like, these very niche skills, especially like the surgeons. It's just, I'm just so grateful when people follow a path in life that they feel called to. It helps people like my dad, and in turn helps, like, my entire family, you know? So yeah, I'm just really thankful for that. And I realized I haven't given you guys an update in quite some time. So yeah, I'm thankful for health in general. I'm trying to be a lot better about taking care of myself too, especially since being a mom, you know, it's hard to prioritize yourself sometimes when you're busy. But at the end of the day, like, I really want to do my best so that I can be around and, like, be healthy for my baby, you know, and for my husband. But, you know, I'm just thankful for health. All right, let's go into a concealer I'm thankful for. This is the Tarte Creaseless Creamy Concealer. I'm going to mix two shades today, 22N and 20B. And I'm going to use this with the A506 brush from BK Beauty. This is the Angie Hot and Flashy collab that they did together, her and Lisa, and it's amazing. Angie is one of the sweet and amazing women in that group that I met in April, and this brush has basically broken the internet. It's amazing, and it's so fun to see, like, how successful this brush has been. So well deserved though. It's like one of the best out there. If you haven't tried this would be a great present to yourself. It really is one of those things that makes a difference in the way your makeup applies, and it's just the perfect texture and size and everything to really make your concealer apply so flawlessly, especially under the eyes. I am thankful for the Rudy Berry Freckle Pen from Buble. I never thought that I would love something quite this much, but I really, really do. I'm just gonna do a little bit of faux freckles. I always like to apply these. If I am wearing them, I like to apply it before powder. And I do just a few, because for me personally, I don't have tons of freckles. I have a lot on, like, my arms, and I have a few on the outside of my face. I just don't have a lot, like, on my nose, so I just do a couple just to kind of even things out a little bit. But I just feel like every time I put faux freckles on, I just feel so fresh, and there's something healthy looking about it, I feel. I don't know. I always take my sponge though and I do tap over them, so it's very subtle for me, because I want it to look as natural as possible for myself. Powder I'm thankful for. I bet you could have guessed. Huda Beauty. I think this has been in my Thanksgiving video for like 5 years now, probably. It's just the best. It's so good. There's nothing better. Nothing better. Okay, I'm going to apply that with, here it is, the Nikki LaRose BK Beauty N14 brush. Thankful for this brush. Goodness me. I use this brush every day of my life. It's so good. I'm just going to press that powder underneath the eyes to set. There's something about that Tarte concealer with this Huda Beauty powder that's like flawless under the eyes. It's such a good combo, you guys. If you have both of those, make sure you try them together because it's just so good. I'm gonna take a fluffier brush. This one's actually the blush brush from RAVIE, and it works great as a powder brush as well. I'm just gonna lightly dust a little bit on the outside of the face just to set everything. I feel like that's my tip for longevity, is just, even if it's a light layer of powder, just setting the whole complexion makes it last so much better and longer. I am thankful for the Oma Beauty bronzer. Although I was on Ulta's website the other day and it was looking like this was potentially being discontinued. I don't know, don't quote me on that, because it just was like all out of stock, and I'm hoping it's not, because that would just break my heart. The formula on this is fabulous. The color is what I love the most though for me. It's hard to find bronzers that don't lean too orange on myself, and this color is just perfection. So I'm gonna sweep that all over the face with the BK Beauty 111, which is perfect for bronzer. It's such a soft brush, it's so nice. Okay, we're gonna do the lower lash line makeup really quickly. I'm gonna go back into that Mario palette, and I'm gonna go back into that shade that we used on the top lid right here. This is the BK 211, and I'm just gonna pinch that and apply it along the lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take that same color that we used on the top lid on the same brush and pinch that and apply it all the way across the lower lash line as well. I feel like I like how that looks. I think I do want like a tiny bit of just like definition closer up to the lash line. So I'm gonna take that darker brown that we used on the top lid as well on a more flat brush. And I'm just gonna smudge that right in the lash line, almost to create a shadow liner on the lower lash line. Okay, I really like how that looks. I feel like I want like a little highlighter of some sort. So I'm gonna go into a highlight that I'm grateful for, which is this Dior palette. I've never not loved this palette. It's come in handy so many times. I'm gonna mix these two together. I love using this on the eyes and the face, but I'm gonna apply this to kind of the lower lash line. I just want like a little frostiness right here. And then I'm gonna take those same colors and add a bit of a highlight in this inner corner here. And while we're at it, why don't we apply some to the brow bone too? Something else I'm thankful for is an eye brightener. This one from Victoria Beckham is one of my current favorites. It's basically just like a nude pencil for the waterline. Like, don't underestimate a good waterline brightener. I think it makes the biggest difference in how fresh my eye look looks. My eye look looks? Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and brighten up the waterline using that. And then let's take the same mascara and pop that on the lower lash line. I'm just brushing up the brows because I feel like anytime I do my brows first, my brows always need a little touch up. So I'm actually going to touch them up with another brow product that I'm thankful for, which is from Maybelline, the Build-A-Brow pen. This is one of the best brow pens out there. And I'm going to use this to touch up so that I can create a little bit more of like a feathery brow and just kind of fill in the gaps that I feel like need a little bit more structure and definition. All right, and now for my favorite part, blush. I'm sure you probably could have guessed what blush I'm thankful for. I couldn't help myself, you guys. The RAVIE Beauty Endless Diffusion Baked Blushes low-key changed my life. Not just in like a formula way, but also this was one of the most exciting and fun products that I got to develop this year. Actually, it was last year that I started developing it, but it launched this year, and it has been so fun to see your feedback, see you guys wearing this. This is such a significant product for me, and it just has such a special place in my heart. I put so much love into every detail in this blush, and so it's been so rewarding to see you guys loving it. I'm using the shade Paradise kind of on like the outer parts of the cheeks. And then you guys, I have been so in love with Oasis right now. I mean, I've always loved Oasis, but Oasis is our berry shade. And I just feel like, especially since it's more wintry now, at least here in Utah, it's snowing. And I've just been loving to add Oasis to like the apples of the cheeks. I feel like it just adds such a beautiful pinch of color. And again, since I'm keeping the lips pretty neutral, I love having just a hint of the berry on the cheeks. Now, for lips, I'm gonna wipe off that lip treatment, which perfectly preps your lips for anything. Like, there's not a flake in sight. My lips are just so plumped up and ready and hydrated for lip liner, lipstick, whatever you want. So for lip liner, I am so thankful for the Maybelline Lifter Liners. This is one that I fell in love with this year, and I really, really love the formula. So let's see, I want to use one of the neutral shades today. I think I want this one right here. This is the shade On It. The shade On It. I'm gonna apply that and use my finger to quickly blend it out. These dry down very fast, so just FYI. Okay, and then for lipstick, you guys could probably guess what I'm thankful for, and that is all 9 shades of my Effortless Lips lipsticks. These are what we launched for V Beauty with last year, and we expanded 6 more shades this year. And I'm so thankful for these just because it's just such an important product for me, and that it started for V Beauty and you guys fell in love with it. We have over 1,000 reviews on this formula, which is nuts. It's been just the most rewarding thing for me to see you guys loving this formula. So thank you, thank you. Let's see, for Thanksgiving, what do we want to wear? Again, I like a little bit more of a subtle lip for Thanksgiving, so I'm almost wondering if we mix Lily and Daisy. So Lily is our more like pinky nude. It has a little bit of peach in there. I've been wearing Lily a lot lately. Do we want to do Lily, or should I have done Dahlia, or maybe Zinnia? Should I have done the little Zinnia? Hold on, I'm switching gears. I almost wish my lip liner was a little more cool toned. I can't find the lip liner that I love so much. Ooh, or is this it? Is it Let's Bounce? No, Let's Bounce? I might add a little bit of Let's Bounce. Yeah, this has like a little bit of a berry undertone to it. Ooh, I think that's pretty. Let's do a little bit of Zinnia and Daisy. I think that'll be really pretty. So Zinnia is our mauve brown. I'm just gonna do a light layer of this. And then I want to kind of like lighten and soften it. And that's where Daisy comes in. Daisy's our lightest shade. Daisy is a light peach. I love layering Daisy into any lip look, especially in the center of the lips. Okay, actually, I'm gonna switch the lip liner color. I just felt like as I was applying that, I wanted a little bit more of like a cool tone. So I'm gonna take the dark brown in the collection. This is called Cross the Line. And I'm gonna very lightly apply this to the lips and then like quickly blend it out. There we go. And then I'm gonna layer a little bit of Verbena actually, which is our deep brown berry. And with this, I'm just gonna tap it into the lips for a really light first initial layer of color. And then I'm gonna lighten it up with Daisy. Okay, that is one of my favorite combos to do, is just a tiny bit of Verbena with quite a bit of Daisy actually mixed in there. It makes the prettiest color. I love that it pulls a little bit more berry, but it's still nude, so I won't have to worry about how it wears off. And it kind of matches my blush as well, which I love. All right, let's assess the situation. I'm gonna take what's left on the bronzer brush. This is the 111. Just add a little bit more of that to the cheeks. I feel like I've got enough blush on. Yeah, I feel like everything looks nice. Should we do a highlighter? Should we do some of the Dior highlight on my cheeks? Why not? I'm just gonna mix those two again. Just do a little bit right here. Okay, and then for setting spray, I'm thankful for this combo right here. The Charlotte Tilbury one and then the One Size Beauty one. You guys have heard me talk about this so many times. I layer the two for the most indestructible makeup known to man. So that's what I'm gonna do today. All right, let's do the Charlotte Tilbury first. Ta-da! I'm gonna press that into the skin using my sponge. And then we're gonna really lock things in. This is gonna make your makeup last for like 3 days straight. No joke. Let's spray the center and the outside. Ooh, your makeup will not budge. It's literally like hairspray for your face. And then we gotta do a good brow gel. Here it is. I love my Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This thing has been a favorite of mine for years, so I'm gonna set the brows with that. All right, let's take the hair down. All right, you guys, so that completes this look using all the makeup that I'm thankful for. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything that I love, and also I hope you like the final look. I love how this turned out. This is very much exactly what I'm gonna be duplicating for Thanksgiving. I think it's perfect, especially with like maroon. If you've got a maroon or even like a cream sweater, this look would be perfection. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know and tag me if you end up taking this look as inspiration. Also, let me know the things you're thankful for, even if it includes some makeup products, you guys. Tell me in the comments down below. Don't forget to check out RAVIE.com for our Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal right now. It's going on for just a limited time, so you don't want to miss out. I hope you guys have the best Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out any of these products, I'll have them listed and linked for you in the description box down below. And thank you again for watching my videos. Truly, I'm so grateful for you guys. You have made everything in my career possible, and I'm just so grateful, and I owe you so much. So if you're here, and if you've been here for a while, or maybe you're brand new, just thank you for your support and your love. And also, I feel like I can't finish this video without saying thank you to my RAVIE team as well. You know who you are. Thank you for making everything just a possibility for me. I love each and every one of you as well. Okay, happy Thanksgiving. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.